Blackened, speed metal, thrash metal, melodic metal, heavy metal, prog metal, punk rock. So this one is a full-on prog metal song, hard to keep up and a lot of things happening. Eye of the Beholder, groove metal, heavy metal, funk metal. I added funk metal in there because I imagine if I played the riff with a clean sound, it sounded like 16 note strumming. It sounds like those Cory Wong type of Now I'm not saying every riff with syncopation is considered funk, but this really has that real type of funk essence in it. So it's a little bit more beyond than the standard groove metal. And Justice for All, heavy metal, melodic metal, groove metal, speed metal. This one is prog a bit, but it's not really that aggressive. This one is fast, but I also wouldn't call it punk rock. It's heavy with the riffs, but not that aggressive. It just lacks that kind of punk attitude and energy, but it's definitely heavier. 1. Melodic metal, heavy metal, speed metal, prog metal, ballad, punk rock, hard rock. This one has a fast part at the end, but it doesn't have the snare offbeat, so I wouldn't call it thrash. It feels more like a punk rock type of song rather than thrash metal. And this song you can totally pass it off as a hard rock type of song, because the first half of the song is basically just clean distorted. When it gets distorted, it's not really that heavy or aggressive. And when we go into the machine gun riff, the riff is fast, but the tempo is slow. Then when we finally go to the climax of the song, the tempo is up, the guitar is up, the drums are up, but the drums are lacking. They don't have that snare upbeat attack. But I think it will kind of ruin the song maybe. I don't know, I'm just used to the original. The Shortest Straw, groove metal, heavy metal, speed metal, hard rock, punk rock. So this one has a lot of syncopation also, but it's groove metal. The beginning, dung 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 ba dum da dum da. That's just basic punk rock. It has a little section of double bass, I think, but it's not enough to be thrash. This one is just fast and heavy and groovy. Harvester of Sorrow, groove metal, heavy metal, doom metal, stoner metal, hard rock. This one obviously it's very heavy. I gave it the label of stoner and doom because it really evokes that feeling. The Frayed Ends of Sanity, groove metal, speed metal, heavy metal. This one is also very standard. There's some stuff happening but not really prog enough. To Live Is To Die, ballad, melodic metal, groove metal, heavy metal, classical metal, hard rock. This one is also very melodic. The tempo is slower and the riffs feel heavier. Dyers Eve, prog metal, speed metal, thrash metal, heavy metal, punk rock. So yet again we have another prog metal song. This one goes all out in thrash. Again, it's very complicated, lot of parts, lot of stuff happening. So overall, and Justice for All. Again, nothing really genre bending about this album, but it all goes down into the arrangement and then the song complexity, a lot of stuff happening in here. Now we have a lot less punk rock and thrash metal and speed metal from the first album, and it's leaning more towards like groove or complexity. In a strange way, it also feels like it's getting simpler. We're seeing a return to the more four on the floor type of thing, like on Justice for All, Harvester of Sorrow, To Live Is To Die, and the fast parts are just basic punk rock, like The Shortest Straw, or the outro to One. So in a crazy, ironic way, everything feels harder and it's like stripping back down and making it easier at the same time. So that's it. Thanks for watching or listening. If you like this video, then like and subscribe.